Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into my podcast, Xena Life as a Dominatrix. This is episode 71. This will be published on Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. Before I begin discussing today's topic, I just want to note that on all of my podcast episodes, you will see a link that states support the show today, and when you click on the link, it leads right to my donation page. So thank you all very much for the donations, spreading the word about my podcast, tuning in, subscribing. It is all very much appreciated. All right, today's topic is positivity. Doom and gloom, drama, bad news, hate, stress. I simply have no time for all that shit. And you don't have time for all that shit either. So defeat all this by staying away from negativity. That means negative people. Personally, in my life, I had to cut out some people in the past and in the present because when I'd hang out with these particular individuals, they would always be in a shitty mood. And every single time, they would also be miserable. And what I also noticed, they would become envious that I was happy and they weren't. It seemed like these people just wanted to bring me to their level, which is feeling shitty and miserable. And I wasn't going to have it. So how did I defeat this? Well, I simply cut these people out of my life. It was difficult at first, and I thought, why am I friends with these people anyway? What purpose do they serve in my life? I think of these people as negative Nancys or Debbie Downers. Debbie Downer is actually a skit on SNL. It's pretty funny. You can look it up on YouTube. It was just a couple individuals, and every single time I wanted to have a good time, but they were just totally miserable. So, yeah. But lesson learned, make new friends. Positive friends, of course. Also defeat this by staying away from drama. So much drama. If I want to see drama, I'll watch a good drama movie. Sure, I'm a good listener to my friends who need my ears to listen to their drama in their life, whether it's relationship problems with their children, their family, with money, drama, work drama, office drama. So trying to find a solution to all this drama is the goal. And for them, and it's like, you got to do it yourself. You got to put in the hard work yourself to get this drama out of your life and solve this drama. I do love giving advice to friends who need my help, but if I am caught in any type of drama, I stay far away from it because I have no time for it. It is a waste of energy. Bad news. Defeat this by, it's simple, turning off the news. Don't bother watching it. There's Facebook, there's TikTok, Instagram, X. It's filled with all sorts of news. And majority of it is bad news. Why? Because it gives people anxiety. It's there to worry you, to make you panic. And just unfollow the negative news outlets or people that constantly post bad news on their page. I do have some Facebook friends, a couple of them, who tend to post on an everyday basis, and it's all like doom and gloom stories. I had to unfollow them because why? Because I don't want to hear about this negative shit. Sure, I'm guilty for sharing some shocking and bizarre news stories with personal friends, news stories that are going on to this day. And I'm just going to simply stop sharing this news. They could find out this news for themselves. So from my observation, well, it seems like the news just wants people to live in fear. Actually, coming up. It's the 5-year anniversary of when COVID started. And that was a total shitstorm when the world just totally shut down, when everybody panicked and feared and just like was like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Is it safe to breathe in this air? Oh my God, we got to get masks. We have to get masks. We got to stay away from people. And yeah, I remember it to this day how New York just totally shut down, and it was fear, panic, anxiety, drama. People moved away. And then I thought, okay, why are you moving to Connecticut or New Jersey? How do you know that COVID's not going to be there? And sure enough, of course, it spread. And that was the past. So let's focus on the present moment. So, hate. There is too much hate in this world. It is absolutely ridiculous. Division, 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 more division, division, conquer and divide. It's the strategy. It's the very old trick. Get one group of people to hate the other group. If there was true peace, love, and happiness in this world, then the hate would, well, it would disappear. So here's some quotes that I do like. Hate no one, no matter how much they've wronged you. Live humbly, no matter how wealthy you become. Think positively, no matter how hard life is. Give much, even if you've been given little. Forgive all, especially yourself. Forgiving can be very hard, and I had to forgive a few people in my life in the past and present. It was very hard, actually, and I'm still forgiving these people by what they've done and what they've done. I thought it was so unforgivable, and I just, the goal, focus on the present moment. Sure, what they've done in the past was wrong, and I just totally forgave them and their family members and personal friends. And but forgiving, it feels pretty good, and forgiving yourself feels pretty good as well. Also, another quote: hate, it has caused a lot of problems in this world, but it has not solved one yet. That was from Maya Angelou. So, yeah, unfortunately, there is a lot of hate, and that gets you in a negative mindset, whether it's you hate your job. If you hate your job, well, perhaps look for another job, a new job. Or if you hate, let's see, if you have a roommate that is totally obnoxious, well, perhaps move out on your own or confront your roommate. Like, hey, I hate how you're acting around this home. This is our home. Home is where the heart is. This is supposed to be a healthy, happy home. If you're bringing in hate into this home, then why the hell are you living with me? So, what else? If you're in a horrible relationship, why are you in that relationship? Get out of that relationship. Move on. I know it's easier said than done, but when that hate is out of your life, you'll notice a change. I guarantee it. And it's definitely a process to eliminate hate, and it's, you don't have time for that, really. I don't have time for it. You don't have time for it. So living in a positive mindset, present moment is the goal, and that's great. All right, another stress management. So write down what stresses you out and ways to defeat the stress. So much stress will put you in a negative mindset. I see some slave boys, and before the session, some of these particular people are just so stressed out from their everyday life. I could tell, I could sense the tension, and some open up and explain why they are so stressed out. And after the session, when they simply just let go, They are much less stressed when before they or after they arrived, and they're much more happy. So yeah, I must say from experience, domination, BDSM, experiencing with different fetishes are most definitely a stress reliever, but it's up to you to make that stress go away. 100%, which is very, very hard. I don't think stress can go away 100%, but that would be a miracle. um, Also, learn the 5 A's to better manage stress, which includes avoiding, altering, adapting, accepting, and being active. So, identifying and understanding your stressors. So, recognize the situations and certain events that trigger stress in your life. So, let's say events, so current events. Let's say there's a protest going on in your city of some sort. That could be stressful. So, I mean, it's up to you to join the protest, or you could just stay away from the protest, but that could definitely cause stress. Or analyze your stress responses and identifying the patterns that cause the stress. And practice relaxation techniques, which is very important. So, deep breathing, exercising, slow, controlled breaths. It can most definitely calm the nervous system. Let's see, engage in physical activity and take care of your sleep. So, I talk to a lot of people and they say they only sleep for 4 hours, 3 hours. I'm like, are you kidding me? So the body needs, excuse me, the body needs 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep each night. I know that's, again, easier said than done, but try it and you will feel pretty good. 3 to 4 hours of sleep is just not good for the good mindset. So good mindset, I mean, try 8 hours even, or 7, whatever you're comfortable with. Sure, I know you're working all the time. You've got a family to feed. You have family life, or you have just work every single day. You have to limit that. If you're working every single day, at least 12 hours a day, no way. I mean, a work day should be 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3. Bottom line. So take care of your sleep. Don't work so much. Also, improve time management. So set realistic goals and prioritize your tasks. Cultivate social connections. So strong social support can buffer against stress. Spend time with loved ones. Join social groups. Volunteer for a charity or whatnot. Practice mindfulness. So focus on your senses and appreciate the small things in life. Don't be like, oh, I have to have the best car. I have to have the best house. What is it? Keeping up with the Joneses. That's a whole lifestyle in itself. Just be satisfied and happy with what you have present day at this moment. Also, let's see, use humor and laughter to cope with stress. Learn to forgive. Of course, I said that earlier. Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable ones. So if you work so much, you gotta cut it. It's not good for the mind. It's not good for the heart. Sure, you gotta get a task done. You gotta get a job done to make the money, but realistically, a work day should be only 8 hours, 5 days a week, in my opinion. So positive mindset also. So examples of positivity includes being grateful, optimistic, confident, having a positive outlook on life, gratitude, feeling thankful for the good things in your life, family, friends, health, or simply a sunny day. Keep a gratitude journal. Optimistic, of course, having an optimistic perspective on life. Confidence, being happy in your own skin and peace in your mind. And sharing your confidence with others, and that helps boost their confidence as well. So, how do you show positivity? Identify areas to change. Check yourself. Be open to humor. Like, I love New York because there's always a comedy club and hilarious comedians. Some are better than others, but if I need a good laugh, if I want a good laugh, I'm just going to go to a comedy show. And it actually helps. Follow a healthy lifestyle. Surround yourself with positive people. Practice positive self-talk. And self-love. Love yourself. Stop beating yourself up. How to be 100% positive. I know that's a 100%. Okay. How about 99.999% positive? So use affirmations. Remind yourself to focus on the good things, no matter how small they are. Do something nice for someone. Focus on the present moment. Surround yourself with, again, positive people. It's so important. And you'll notice if you surround yourself with negative people versus positive people, you'll notice your behavior change. And it'll be more positive when you're hanging out with a positive group of people. Sex positivity, kink positivity. No need to feel shame on what kinks you're into or what turns you on. As long as everything is, of course, safe, sane, and consensual. And no need to feel disgusted about yourself. That's all negative. So switch it up. It's up to you to reprogram your brain. And you tell yourself, hey, I'm one kinky motherfucker and I love it. So if you're attracted to, let's say, both sexes, no need to feel shame. Embrace it. Most sex or kink positive people are open to trying new things. Sex and kink positive, it celebrates people's choice. So if you want to be experimental in the bedroom, be experimental in the bedroom. If you want to watch a different type of porno, do it. As long as it's all safe, sane, and consensual. So body positivity, when you're positive about how you look, how you feel, how your mind is working, then everything will be all good. Diminish all the negative thoughts. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, damn, I look good. I feel good. Today's going to be a good day. More tips. So start every day with a positive mindset. Sure, sometimes you might wake up and be like, oh, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. I got to do this and do that and do this and do that. Your mind is just going 200 miles a minute, going. Relax. Right when you wake up, meditate for a minute or two. How to meditate, you ask? Well, lay down or sit down on a yoga mat or on your floor. Close your eyes. Take deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Once you're finished, drink a glass of warm water. Switched up. Warm water. Perhaps squirt some lemon in your water as well. And you will notice a change in your day when you meditate. Also, there's meditation videos online. Some of the videos, they go on and meditate for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, etc. But if you got shit to do, hey, meditate for a minute or two and take time for yourself. And believe it or not, meditation really helps. Vitamin D, sunshine with more tips. Sunshine. Always working, always stuck in your office. Get outside for lunch. Sit in the sun and eat. Drink your coffee. Soak up the sun. People watch. Put on your earphones. Listen to music. Get that sun in. Or if it's a cloudy, gloomy, rainy day, take a vitamin D supplement. A good diet. Consuming good food is another tip for a positive mindset. So cutting out the crappy foods. Use a food journal and write down all the good foods that you should have and write down the foods that you need to eliminate. Also, if you're a social drinker, eliminate alcohol. So drink something else that's not alcohol if you're at the bar. Even eliminate soda. Test yourself. Push yourself. When I was a teenager, I would drink soda on a everyday basis. I drank it like it was water. And one day I cut soda, just cold turkey, cut it out. And I realized, wow, that's good. No sugar. It's because it's loaded with so much sugar. And I noticed a change. And I had more energy rather than drinking soda every single day. I mean, occasionally I'll have ginger ale. And that's it. And cutting sweets. So, believe it or not, when you're stuffing your face with all kinds of sweets and junk food, your mindset might be a little negative. And I've noticed that as well. Like if I eat a slice of pie and then some other, like a cupcake or something else that's sweet, I notice I feel sluggish, or I feel like, oh, my mind is just cloudy. Limit your sweets. So I would recommend switching to dark chocolate. And the top 10 foods for your brain, dark chocolate is one of them, as well as broccoli, blueberries, avocados, eggs, turmeric, walnuts, water, salmon, green leafy vegetables. So the other day I had some pizza, and I don't usually eat pizza. I was just having this craving: pizza, carbs, cheese. And afterwards I felt so sluggish. And my mind just felt so cloudy. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to eliminate these carbs. I'm going to stop with this pizza for a while and switch up to only green leafy vegetables and green juices, which I love as well. And I notice it's a change in my mind. I feel more clear-minded when I eat healthy. That's just my personal opinion. So try it yourself. Test yourself. See if you could do a little detox for yourself. Start with a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week. And you'll notice how you feel when you eat greasy pizza or greasy hot dog versus a salad or green juice and a green juice. You'll notice how your mind might feel a lot more positive when you switch up to the healthy foods versus the greasy, sluggish foods that make you feel sluggish. All right. Mind positivity. Also, exercise. So take a walk outside, jog outside, bike outside, join a gym, work out 3 to 4 days a week, or whatever you're comfortable with. Join a class at the gym to socialize with people. Load up on electrolytes, so I recommend coconut water. Good food, fiber foods, protein, that's good with building muscle. So let's say if you're at the gym and you're only doing cardio, you want to get your weights in. So I'm not a weight trainer, I'm not a gym uh, expert, but just from my observation, for me personally, when I would only do cardio and that's it, I would feel exhausted. And then I'd wonder why. It's all in the diet as well. So, and it's all like positive mindset as well. So when you have good food, good exercise, that means you will be in a positive mindset. And, or perhaps one day you could do cardio and weightlifting with dumbbells, and then another day working out your glutes and thighs and legs, and then doing cardio. You don't want to overdo it, but exercise is very good for the mind. And if you've never done yoga, if you think yoga is only for women, you're wrong. Yoga is also for men. Try it out. There's a lot of YouTube tutorials on yoga poses. And believe it or not, it's tough. It's tough, and you will get a good sweat and a good workout when you do yoga. So more positive, mindful activities: getting lost in a book, watching a good movie, listening to good music, going out, going to a comedy show, like I said earlier, or a concert, and just enjoying yourself. And if you want to go alone, go for it. Or have a friend or a partner to join you, go for it. Socialization. So speaking with friends and family, or even a stranger, or even a therapist, is very helpful to having a positive mindset, and hanging out and seeing these people face to face. So beneficial. I think it's more beneficial than chatting with them via text or via Facebook. But if you can't see them face to face, a phone call also beneficial. Or FaceTime. And I know this is a difficult one for some: limiting social media. Don't doom scroll on social media. Stop staring at your phones. Stop staring at the TV. Just put it down. Turn off your device. I'm on social media to basically stay in touch with friends, to promote my art, this podcast, write, promote my modeling images, videos, etc., 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 etc. But there's so much doom and gloom on social media, and what helps me is looking at positive quotes instead, or cat and dog photos, or meditation and yoga techniques, and unfollowing all the negative news, and eliminating all the negative shit in life, negative people, negative. There's so much negative shit going on. It's like, is this really happening? That's the doom and gloom effect. So focus on yourself. Focus on the present moment. Do what you enjoy. If you enjoy, seeing a dominatrix, go see a dominatrix. If you enjoy sex is very positive, then have sexy time with your partner. Exercise, hanging out with friends and family, socialization, being surrounded by positive people, very helpful. And that concludes this episode 71 of Positivity. I hope this episode helped you all, and I was a little kind of repeating myself on some topics, but I think it's very important that we all live in a positive mindset present day. Sure, if the past was negative, it's up to you to change what's going on in your present life. All right. This was a great talk. Thank you all very much for tuning in and subscribing to my podcast, Xena Life as a Dominatrix. Have a great day.